When we released our video on the Korean Savage receiving a permanent ban, our servers were under attack. They tried to DDoS our main server, however the attack was unsuccessful. They even tried to send us a cease and desist. Absolute clown behavior.
It has come to our attention that the YouTube channel Call of Shame, under your management, has been publishing and distributing content
just
that
running
contains defamatory, false, and malicious accusations against our clients, specifically relating to alleged cheating activities in Warzone gameplay. We are writing to formally demand that you immediately cease and desist from creating, posting, or distributing any videos, posts, or content that defame, misrepresent, or otherwise falsely accuse our clients of cheating or other unethical conduct. Your videos have caused significant harm to our clients, including but not limited to damage to reputation, emotional distress.
This is ridiculous. The streamers are all emotional wrecks anyhow. Just look at the state of them locked in their little bedrooms, away from sunlight, stinking of body odor. Go outside. The weather is good.
And potential financial losses. Your actions are not only a violation of YouTube's terms of service, but also constitute defamation under applicable laws. Should this defamatory conduct continue, we will be compelled to pursue all legal remedies available, including but not limited to seeking injunctive relief, damages and reimbursement for any and all legal costs incurred. The demands state: immediate removal. You are required to immediately remove all videos, posts, and content relating to our client from the Call of Shame YouTube channel and any associated platforms. 2. Cessation of further content. You are to immediately cease and desist from creating, posting, or distributing any further content that mentions, references, or pertains to our client in any manner. Public retraction and apology. We demand that you issue a public retraction of the false and defamatory statements made about our clients.
No, sorry, I had something funny to say, but it's freaking gone.
As well as a formal apology to be published on your YouTube channel and any other platform where the defamatory content was posted. Failure to comply with these demands will leave us with no choice but to escalate this matter legally. We trust that you will comply with these demands to avoid further legal action. Please confirm that you have complied with these demands by the above-mentioned deadline. You may direct your response to the email address provided in this communication. This letter is not a complete statement of our client's rights, and nothing contained herein constitutes a waiver of any rights, remedies, or defenses in this or any other matter.
Not complying?
No, we are absolutely not complying.
This is a legal notice.
Still not complying. We have excellent lawyers that specialize in this very subject. Good luck. Repulse is trying to make the claim that Warzone needs to feel special, and that players should cherish their life.
I think BR is trying way too hard to be Resurgence. And BR should feel like BR, and Resurgence should feel like Resurgence. You should be able to feel like, oh, my life matters, not, oh.
This is not Blackout. What are you talking about? You streamers buy each other back so many times I start to get dizzy. Even during the World Series of Warzone, Biffle's team were mocked by the CDL players as the buyback kids. When these Warzone streamers play this game, they buy each other back more times than the average Rebirth player. To make out like streamers care about their life is absolute clown behavior. The cheating Warzone streamer Breadman is trying to justify that Warzone pros exist.
That take, like, with there being Warzone pros would have been a lot more controversial like a year ago when, you know, the only event that we have per year is basically the World Series of Warzone, you know, which is a super competitive event, you know, played on LAN, everyone's flying out to play it, which that is the definition of pros, but there was no one was salaried and no one was in an org to be a professional player. But now, since the Esports World Cup just happened, there are teams in orgs that are hiring players salaried, you know, to play both the EWC and the World Series of Warzone. And so now there are literal, like, per definition Warzone pros, which is just super nice for the space. I think in terms of, you know, outdoing what we're doing now and turning Warzone into an actual esport, I think it's going to be really tough because the CDL limits a lot of what Warzone can do. Like, there was times in Verdansk where sponsors were willing to put up $1 million, $2 million for an event, LAN, and it gets shut down. Like, people don't want the Warzone to show up the CDL that it's like a franchise league. There are millions and hundreds of millions of dollars in that league. People just don't want that showed up, you know? And so at the very high level, there has to be some change in management or some change in opinion on letting Warzone and the CDL coexist, which isn't happening.
Nonsense. There are no such thing as a Warzone Pro. It's just a made-up term. The competition level in Warzone is made up solely of streamers that came from the lockdown. Comparing Warzone to the CDL is the biggest joke in Call of Duty. The CDL players slapped all you Warzone kids when you attended COD Next, while playing you on your own game. And all that talk about signing for organizations is just nonsense. The World Cup requirement was that all participants must be signed to an org. 62 streamers signed for different orgs on the same day, just so they could enter the World Cup. They were all signed as content creators, not pro players. To sign for the same org as Breadman and Joe, you just need to click apply and you would probably get in as a content creator. You just need to be a streamer. There is not such a thing as a pro Warzone player, and there never will be. Absolute clown behavior.
In today's video, we saw cheating streamers trying to claim they are Warzone pros. We all know there is no such thing as a Warzone pro. Well, that's just make-believe. To enter the Warzone World Cup, streamers were forced to sign to an org in order to compete, whether they liked it or not. The Warzone streamers signed as content creators and not pro gamers. Remember, there are 3 things that don't exist: time travel, the Easter Bunny, and Warzone pros.